we couldn't postpone the event. Thank you, Director of Proceedings, to invite me to the podium. Allow me to acknowledge the presence of the Chairperson of the NIPAM Governing Council and Secretary to Cabinet, Ambassador Emilia Mkusa. I acknowledge the presence of Dr. Mieves, who is the member of the Governing Council of NIPAM. I was informed that Inspector General of the Namibian Police will be here, but in absence, we acknowledge the presence of Deputy Inspector General Madam Nainda, Executive Directors, Chief Regional Officers, Chief Executive Officers, distinguished invited guests, members of the media, my colleagues from NIPAM, ladies and gentlemen. I know you are wondering, some of you, where is this Murangi coming from? But I think I have been with NIPAM now since the beginning of this year. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to welcome you to this historic occasion, the inaugural Public Sector Award hosted by NIPAM. Today we gather here to celebrate excellence, but also to affirm the core principle of good governance, that outstanding service, commitment, and innovation in the public sector must be recognized and encouraged. Let me put my welcoming remarks in the context of three different types of people that we have in our societies: the liabilities, the zeros, and the assets. Liabilities are those people within the society. You feed them, you give them all the goodwill, and nothing coming in return. The zeros, like the number 0, they will be there, but they will add no value to what you are doing. The last category of people are the assets. The assets are the true friends who are committed to helping others to reach their goals and achieve success. It is always a joy and pleasure to be in a company of assets. This evening is no different. You are the true friends. Thank you for the support over the years, for making NIPAM services, for making use of NIPAM services in areas of capacity building and other consultancy services. Your commitment in engaging NIPAM in training and other services contributed greatly to the achievement of our performance targets. It is my firm belief that this relationship will last for many years to come. Thank you for the trust, confidence, and belief you have bestowed in our public institution, NIPAM. Together, we can take NIPAM to greater heights. Let me also use this opportunity to acknowledge the presence of the representatives from FNB, represented by Mr. Donald. I'm not sure whether he's around. And also NAMPORT, Mr. Kanime, for the support to make this event a reality. This ceremony marks a significant milestone for NIPAM and the Namibian public service at large. As an institution mandated to facilitate capacity development, promote effective governance, and support institutional transformation, we are proud to pioneer this platform that aims to highlight and reward excellence across government ministries, regional councils, local authorities, and public enterprises. This event is conceptualized with a clear intent to identify, acknowledge, and inspire those institutions and individuals who are making a tangible difference, often under immense pressure and limited resources. Through these initiatives, as an institute, we want to acknowledge the hard work, creativity, and leadership that drives meaningful service delivery. Most importantly, we also want to inspire others to raise their standards and to strive for greatness. We firmly believe that effective public administration is the backbone for national development. Through training, research, and advisory services, we'll continue to engage public institutions to build capacity, strengthen systems, and improve service delivery. Today's event is the beginning of a new tradition. It will become an annual event on our institutional calendar and a cornerstone of how we promote and sustain high performance in a public service. While the need for public service delivery to the citizens is acute, the consumption of NIPAM services aimed at increasing public service delivery is very, very low. In a financial year 24-25, only 30% SC of the public sector institutions attended NIPAM training. NIPAM is working on reviewing the curriculum and course content to respond to the needs of the public sector and win public trust in the quality of programs we offer. If we take the local authorities, we have 57 institutions. Out of 57, I hope they will be able to put those statistics on the screen so that you can see the figures yourself. Local authorities, institutions, 57 local authorities, institutions that we have trained in a financial year 24-25, only 25%. Only 25 institutions, which is 44%. And institutions that confirmed to be present, there are 17. Oma's office, ministries and agencies, 40. Last year we only trained 15. That is 38%. And institutions that confirmed, there are only 11. Regional councils, there are 14. We have trained 10 of them. They are doing very well, which is 71%, and 10 confirmed attendance. Public enterprises is where we have the challenge. There are 78. Only 7 have made use of our services in terms of capacity building, which is 9%, and only 7 confirm attendance. These are the figures that we need to address. NIPAM is a public institution, and I think it's high time, SC, that we change the perception. We should start believing in what we have created for the nation. I know there are so many reasons that people want to attend training in South Africa and other countries. because of reasons that I cannot mention here. But I think this is the time for us to change the narrative. I wish to thank the partners, stakeholders, and all those who made this day possible, especially the dedicated teams within NIPAM who worked tirelessly to bring this vision to life. To the nominees, congratulations. Your work is seen, valued, and appreciated. Whether you are classified as a winner or not, your presence here means you are already making the difference in the lives of our people. Ladies and gentlemen, as we proceed with today's programs, I invite you all not only to join the celebration, but also to reflect on how we can carry the spirit of excellence in our daily work, institutions, and leadership. With those few remarks, I once again welcome you to NIPAM Inaugural Public Sector Awards. May it be a memorable and inspiring occasion. Feel welcome at this occasion. Sit back and relax. Let me conclude with a quote from Napoleon Hill, an American writer known for his work on personal development and success principles. And I quote, "A great achievement is usually born of great sacrifice, and it is never a result of selfishness. Let's continue making sacrifices through improved service delivery to improve the livelihood of all Namibians." And I thank you for listening to me.
Can we please give the Executive Director of NIPAM a proper round of applause? In the unlikely event that someone exists in this venue about the reason for this occasion, kindly raise your hand. In the unlikely event that anyone present here this evening is uncertain about the mission tonight, please raise your hand. I want to categorically state to you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is not a memorial service. This is a celebration. And I would like to appeal to you all very gently at this stage. That attitude may change during the course of the night, to please behave accordingly. Kindly give your host a proper round of applause. Dr. Morangi, we have to concur with you. This is indeed such a historic occasion, and you're paving the way for excellence by hosting us. Not only should we acknowledge it, but we should certainly celebrate excellence. But I also want to ask those in the room, who of you in this very room is a liability? Who of you in this very room, and remember your colleagues are also present, so if you're not being truthful, they'll point you out to us. Who in this room is a liability? There's still enough time to come clean. We've got about 7 months left of the year to make right. Who in this room considers themselves to be a zero? Who is a zero? I do believe that we uphold the values of transparency, honesty, and integrity in this room, right? Who of you is an asset? There are not enough assets in this room because many hands are not up. And they were also not up during my previous questions. Who is an asset in the room? Assets, please give yourselves a big round of applause. Tonight is a very important platform. We are here to hold space for how far we've come. We are here to hold space for the strides that we've made. But we're also here to hold space for what's awkward in the conversation, namely the uptake of what NIPAM has to offer. Excellence at our doorstep. And we have a responsibility as a public sector to make use of this precious resource to the best of their ability and ours. So that is the clarion call that is out here. We are incredibly honored to be in the presence of such greatness tonight. We know her, as the chairperson of our governing council. In the meantime, she has been elevated to the position of secretary to cabinet. Yet, on a random Friday evening, she's still deemed as worthy enough to grace us with her presence. Would we be so kind to put our hands together? Good evening, Lieutenant General, and welcome to you too. For those in the room and tuned in virtually, the first citizen of the Namibian Police is with us. We are in very safe hands. We are not worried any longer. Would we please be so kind to put our hands together and do this with commitment, with dedication, with nothing short of excellence, to welcome the chairperson of the Governing Council of NIPAM, who's our Secretary to Cabinet, Ambassador Emilia Mkusa. Massive round of applause for Ambassador.
Director of Proceedings, Mr. Denver Kisting, thank you very much. I did not see my vice chair here tonight, but I recognize my fellow member of the Governing Council, Inspector General of the Namibian Police, and other service men and women in our midst, Executive Director of NIPAM. I'm not sure whether I've seen any Executive Director here, but those who are in the room, I recognize you. All senior managers of OMAS, regional councils, local authorities, and public enterprises, distinguished invited guests, NIPAM staff, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. Just like the director said, it is my distinct honor and privilege to stand before you today at this landmark occasion on the inaugural Public Sector Awards hosted by NIPAM. The event marks a defining moment in our journey towards high-performing, responsive, citizen-centered public sector. Since NIPAM's inception in 2010, we have come together to reflect, recognize, celebrate, and reward excellence in commitment to public service delivery across our government offices, ministries and agencies, regional councils, local authorities, as well as public enterprises. Hence, there is a critical need to invest in our people's skills and their capacity to demonstrate excellence and innovation when discharging their duties. Through capacity building initiatives, we will be able to build a resilient public sector that will make a meaningful impact on the country, where all our people enjoy sustainable and equitable social and economic development. For us, this means that the public service must be more than a job. We should see it as a daily opportunity to transform lives. As public servants, our mandate is not only delivering services, but to empower our people and transform their lives for the better. Our National Development Plan, NDP 6, challenges us to raise the bar on effective governance. It demands a public service that is responsive, transparent, and accountable. One that puts people first and relentlessly drives toward impact and value. We should demonstrate a high level of professionalism, transparency, and impartiality in the execution of our duties. Ladies and gentlemen, effective and efficient public service is not just about systems and procedures, but also about embracing a culture of ethical, efficient, and purpose-driven service. The people we serve are not objects. They are our families, neighbors, and fellow citizens. Hence, they should be valued for being themselves. We must commit to zero tolerance and complacency and fully embrace performance excellence. When we serve better, our people live better. As you know, NIPAM was established through an Act of Parliament in 2010 to be the national hub for public sector capacity development. Our mandate is to provide cutting-edge training, promote good governance, facilitate applied research, and support institutional transformation across the public sector. In the past few years, NIPAM has not only trained thousands of civil servants, but has also actively contributed to strengthening our governance and cultivating leadership capacity at all levels of government. NIPAM contribution is evident in many corners of the country through the development of strategic plans, business and financial plans, operational plans aimed at improving service delivery for regional councils, local authorities, and public enterprises. The training offering of NIPAM covers a wide range of programs, from management development programs to leadership governance, project management, office administration, and many others. Its doors are open to develop the capacity of the public sector for improved service delivery. As a school of government established with a specific mandate to transform the public sector through training, research, consultancy, and capacity evaluation. NIPAM services should be utilized by all public entities established by our government. Let me use this opportunity to commend NIPAM for its foresight and boldness in institutionalizing these awards by placing the Public Sector Awards firmly on its annual calendar. NIPAM has created an essential platform for encouraging a culture of excellence, stimulating innovation, and promoting healthy competition in public service delivery. Ladies and gentlemen, I am informed that quite a number of heads of public institutions have confirmed their attendance today. This is a testimony to your shared commitment to transformation, accountability, and people-first service delivery. It signals that we as leaders understand that recognition is not vanity. It is about validation, encouragement, and continuous improvement. This event is not about celebrating perfection. It is about recognizing progress. It is about honoring those who, despite constraints, find ways to excel, motivate their teams, serve citizens with dignity, and understand that impact is the true measure of success in the public sector. To our deserving nominees, congratulations. Your dedication has already been set a standard for others to emulate. Let today serve as both recognition and motivation to reach even a greater height. As we move forward, let us remember that excellence is not an act, but a habit. It should be embedded in our institutional culture, our planning systems, our performance frameworks, and most importantly, our leadership behavior. We should use this platform to reflect critically on strengthening accountability, fostering innovation, embracing technology, and ensuring that every Namibian experiences the full benefit of an efficient public sector. As chairperson of the NIPAM Governing Council and secretary to the Cabinet, I pledged our continued support to initiatives that raise performance standards and restore confidence in our public institutions. We will leave no stone unturned in transforming the public sector in improved service delivery. This is a collective responsibility that we should all strive for. Our resolve should be to lead our nation from ignorance to knowledge, from failure to success, from hopelessness to hope, and from misery to joy. The transformation will happen if we change the way we conduct business. It should not be business as usual. Let today be the foundation of a movement that recognizes excellence, celebrates progress, and accelerates service delivery. Our success should not be measured by policies written by a child who completes school and dreams bigger. A community with reliable health care. A young entrepreneur with access to capital and opportunity. A citizen who sees government not as a barrier, but as a bridge to a better life. In closing, let us move forward, not as custodians of the past, but as architects of the future. Let us champion a public service that is agile, resilient, empathetic, and future-ready. Let us make the aspirations of SADC Vision 2050 and NDP 6 not just documents on the shelves, but living realities of our communities. Let us remember that the future we build begins with our actions today. The responsibility rests with us, and the time is now. Let us rise to the challenge and serve Namibia with excellence. Namibia is all we have, and I thank you very much for your attention.
Let us rise to the challenge and serve Namibia with excellence. Namibia is all we have. Could we please give the chairperson of the Governing Council of NIPAM, our Secretary to Cabinet, an appropriate round of applause. Mpandu Zonene Lutumezi, Ambassador. You know, if you were to compile a notable book of quotes, Ambassador Mukuza would, without a doubt, fill the entire book with all of the gems that she brought with us this evening. Her speech, her address is historic in nature because there can only be one inaugural event of these awards, and therefore there can only be one keynote address at such an inaugural event. So what you are witnessing is nothing short of history and certainly warrants another round of applause. Whether you find yourself in this room or whether you tuned in on any of the NBC platforms, just remember, as public servants, the people we serve, those are not objects. They are people's parents. They are people's loved ones. Your loved ones also receive service from public servants. So whoever you are serving at any given moment, at a counter, in a queue, in an office, on the telephone, via email, is someone's loved one, is a fellow Namibian, and he or she deserves only exceptional and excellent service. And we are here this evening to acknowledge and to celebrate those of you who have shown up consistently with nothing but excellence. By a show of hands, we have received a number of confirmations, but I'd like to know who in the room is from a public enterprise. We won't ask you from which particular enterprise. We just want to know who is from a public enterprise. Who in the room is from a local authority? You're not preparing for 26 November yet. You are here. Who in the room is from a regional council? The region hosting us had their State of the Region address, but I see their Chief Regional Officer and many of the colleagues here this evening. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for showing up. Who here is from any of our OMAs? Only 2. Only 3. That can't be the case. Do you want me to come closer? I'm asking this question very intentionally because we are slowly but very surely approaching to the crux of tonight. Are we ready for that moment? Now, I shared with you at the very beginning of this evening that we have only 13 awards. So those will work as follows. So for a local authority, we'll start with bronze, silver, and then gold. Moving over from the local authority to the regional council, equally bronze, silver, and gold. And from there, we'll move to a public enterprise, starting again with bronze, silver, and gold. And then OMAS, bronze, silver, and gold. And those 12 awards will be handed over by representatives from our sponsors, F&B, as well as NAMPORT, and members of our governing council. And then as far as the cherry on tonight's cake is concerned, our guest of honor, the Secretary to Cabinet, our chairperson of our governing council, will hand over that award. But because we value everyone's input and everyone's commitment, since the statutory establishment of NIPAM, many of you have shown commitment and have engaged NIPAM for the services that we offer. And we also want to appreciate all of you. So allow me to, at this juncture, please ask the Executive Director of NIPAM, Dr. Morangi. Don't worry, you won't have to speak anymore, so you can rest your voice. But kindly, if you don't mind, please join me on stage. I would just like you to please help us facilitate the appreciation certificates. And then a representative from NIPAM, a committed soldier who's shown up with excellence, can just bring the certificates of appreciation closer. And if I call your entity's name, we're starting with the local authorities. If I call your entity's name and you are here as the designated representative, we did commit to integrity and honesty and transparency. You may please join the Executive Director to receive your certificate of appreciation. Should I repeat this in Silozi? In Osheherero? Afrikaans? Kweke Govap? Are we good to go? In accordance with the only constitutional language? I'm not hearing a yes. It's not a resounding yes. Very well. Let's get going. Drum roll. Is that your drum roll? Lieutenant General Chikongo, thank you very much. Thank you so much. All right, our first certificate of appreciation goes to, are we able to guess? We can't, else the night will get too long. Without any further ado, let's please give a massive round of applause in demonstration of our appreciation to the Nkuru Town Council. Kavango West, massive round of applause. Thank you very much. We'll keep it safe for you and send it to Kavango West. A town council in the Omsati region, one of my most favorite regions. Massive round of applause for the Okahau Town Council. Okahau is in the house. Yes. Let's please give Okahau Town Council a massive round of applause. Please join us here, sir. Please give Okahau a massive round of applause. All right, the region known as the region of excellence, also known as the Irongo region. Are we able to please put our hands together for there's uncertainty. What's happening to the region of excellence? Walvis Bay Town Council, massive round of applause. Is Walvis Bay in the house? They are in the house. Massive round of applause. You traveled very far. Walvis Bay Municipality, massive round of applause. Congratulations, Walvis Bay Municipality. We are staying in the Great Irongo region, but we're moving closer to Windhoek. Whether by design or intent, it's happening. Shall we please put our hands together for the Usakos Town Council? Usakos, are you in the house? Usakos? They're not in the house. Thank you. They might still be on their way. We'll keep it safe. We're going to be here for a long time. It's getting really exciting here. Do we have a representative in this particular room at this moment for this historic occasion who hails from the Okakarara Town Council? Massive round of applause, Okakarara. No. Are you here? Okakarara, where are you? They might also still be on their way. We're keeping it safe. Listen to this. It's getting truly, truly exciting. And these are only the certificates of appreciation. We're about to get to the awards. Korigas Town Council, massive round of applause. Korigas, are you here? Korigas is in the house. There they are. It's not a designated proxy. Sorry. Are you from a town that's renowned to produce corn? What does your harvest look like? Because we would like to appreciate you. Any representative from the municipality of Grootfontein? Grootfontein is in the house. Massive round of applause. Well done, Grootfontein. They traveled very far. He must have started with his journey yesterday already. Please give him another round of applause. Grootfontein is not here to play. Ochodon Jupa. The mighty Ochodon Jupa. As far as this village council is concerned, you can see Angola when you are there. So we will understand if we can welcome you tomorrow evening, but they are very proactive nonetheless. Perhaps they arrived here yesterday already. Anyone in the house from the Tsandi Village Council? Tsandi, where are you? Tsandi is here. Big, big round of applause to Tsandi. Tsandi is not here to play. I can testify. Not on a family-friendly platform, though. Well done. So we've got the third last certificate of appreciation, I think, almost for local authorities. Anyone in the house all the way from Okongo Village Council. They are here. Okongo, are you here? They're on their way. We're keeping this safe for you. Thank you, Okongo. The capital of the Otjozondjupa region is called Oshiwarongo Municipality. Massive round of applause. Is it them arriving at the door? Oshiwarongo, is that you? Unfortunately, not yet. One of my most favorite Namibian towns. Omthia, are you here? Where are you, Omthia? Omthia, are you here? Where are my people from Omthia? We'll see them soon. Kavango East, you certainly never disappoint. Anyone from the Rundu Town Council in the house? Rundu. Rundu. Let's give them a round of applause nonetheless. Well done, Mpandu Zonene. When last did you travel to South Africa via Botswana? And you passed through which municipality? Did you say hi to my friends from Khubabas municipality? Are you in the house? Khubabas is here. Well done. Well done. All the way from cattle country. We appreciate you, Khubabas. I'm scared we won't have enough space here, Dr. Barangi, on the stage. Yeah. It's getting tight. Well done, Khubabas. Well done, Khubabas. Next up, Ochu. Where are you? Let's give them a round of applause. They'll be here shortly. I don't think they'll be here. City of Windhoek. Where are you? I was joking when I said, I don't think you'll be here. You're hosting us, City of Windhoek. Where are you? They're probably also almost here. Round of applause for the City of Windhoek. We are just verifying. It's a very important leg of this journey. We're getting there. All right, before we excuse our ED and these winners whom we appreciated, shall we just give them a final round of applause, please? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you. Your excuse, your festivities may start in all earnest right away. Another round of applause for them, please. The representative of Namport, all the way from Walvis Bay, could you kindly join us on stage? The Namport representative. Who is here on the mandate of Namport? Mr. Kanime signed your leave from the premises, and you're joining us. Please give her a massive round of applause. We would love for you to just tell us who you are, please, madam, and what you do at Namport.
Good evening, everybody. Okay, my name is Hambeleleni Haleshu. I'm not from Namport. I'm from Walvis Bay Corridor Group. Mr. Kanime appointed me to represent them tonight.
Does Mr. Shivikwa know what Mr. Kanime did? Mr. Shivikwa is my friend. I just need to state this publicly. I'm so petrified about the consequences for me and for you. But it's out there. It's out there. The moment of truth for our local authorities has arrived. In the third place, in other words, the Bronze Award, Ondangwa Town Council. Massive round of applause. Well done, Ondangwa. You scooped the third place as far as the inaugural public sector awards are concerned for local authorities. Massive round of applause. Shall we please give them another round of applause? It would be kind if you can just take a step to your left, please, sir. Massive congratulations, well done. Any idea who scooped the second place? The silver award in the category of local authorities for these inaugural public sector awards, rewarding excellence. Which town council? Which town council? Are we able to please put our hands together? I just want to make sure I get this 100% correct, because you don't want to make a mistake right here. It's an unforgivable mistake. And I forgot my glasses at home, Dr. Morangi. Ambassador, I'm so sorry. It looks like the silver award for local authorities for these inaugural public sector awards does go to the Oshakati Town Council. Woohoo! Congratulations, Oshakati! Well done, well done. You know what is fascinating? That both towns hail from the Great Oshana region. I wouldn't want to be from another town also in that region right now, because it might be a bit awkward, right, Doctor? Just a slight bit. Right? Right? The winner of the Gold Award for the local authority category, as far as these inaugural public sector awards are concerned, ladies and gentlemen, goes to none other than the... I'm not able to hear you too well. Kindly project better, please. Which local authority? I only hear one name. That's undemocratic to only project one name. I beg your pardon? The winner of the Gold Award for local authorities is none other than the Ongwediva Town Council. Well done, Ongwediva. Very well. Are you documenting the occasion, sir? Let's just give them another massive round of applause, please. Well done, Ondangwa Oshakati Ongwediva. Oshana region made sure. Let's please give them a massive round of applause. You are excused. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Without any further ado, we would like to move to the regional councils. We would like to move to the regional councils. Are we ready for the Bronze Award? Are we ready to hear who scooped the third place? We're not ready yet. Dr. Morangi, can you kindly join us just for the appreciation certificates briefly again? We'll try and make that as snappy as possible. To appreciate you for having engaged NIPAM over the years and your commitment, we'd also like to say thank you to you before we get to the 3 top awards as far as regional councils are concerned. Without any further ado, I'd like to call on a representative of the Irongo Regional Council for us to appreciate you. Irongo Regional Council? Irongo Regional Council? If we could just speed up the journey to the stage, that would be highly appreciated. 40 kilometers an hour would do. It's still within compliance. Well done, Irongo Regional Council. We appreciate you. Without any further ado, shall we please put our hands together for Kavango East Regional Council? Kavango East, are you here? They are traveling at 40 kilometers an hour, all the way from Kavango East. Well done, Kavango East Regional Council. And it's challenging to appreciate them and not appreciate the sister region. Kavango West, where are you? Kavango West Regional Council, please join us. Big round of applause. Kavango West is here. They were waiting for a proper applause. Well done, Kavango West. Kavango West is in the house. Whilst they're making their way here at 25 kilometers an hour, are we able to please put our hands together at the same time for the Zambezi Regional Council? Zambezi is here. Lutumezi. Well done, well done. We equally appreciate the Kunene Regional Council. Are you in the house? Kunene, are you here? Kunene is here. Well done, Kunene. That is a steady 35 kilometers an hour. Yay! 60 kilometers an hour. Thank you, Kunene. We appreciate that. K. Eos. We're moving up north, and please put our hands together for the Oshana Regional Council. Oshana, are you here? Oshana is here. Massive round of applause. Can I, in the meantime, also ask the representative of F&B to get ready to join us? So kindly come to the front in the meantime so that we get straight into our 3 top winners after this. Thank you, Oshana. Well done. Omaheke Regional Council, where are you? Omaheke Regional Council, where are you? Omaheke going once? Omaheke? Not yet. The very last one to be appreciated is the Otjozondjupa Regional Council. Big round of applause. Otjozondjupa. Otjozondjupa, they're still on their way. Let's please give our ED and these ladies and gentlemen we appreciated with these certificates a big round of applause. Thank you very much. You're excused. Your festivities may start in all earnest. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to the bronze category for the Regional Council Awards, and our representative from our sponsor F&B is here. We'd just like to hear from her who she is and what she does at the bank so that we know for Monday, right?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Priscilla Akudenga from First National Bank Commercial Department of the Public Sector Department. Thank you.
She watched whom of you were clapping and who wasn't clapping. When you pay her a visit next week, she won't remember you. Thank you, Madam Priscilla. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, Ambassador, the Bronze Award for Regional Councils goes to the Oshana Regional Council. Massive round of applause. Oshana, you scooped the bronze award. That's the third place. You came all the way, not for nothing. You are very serious. Let's please give these ladies another round of applause. We are ready for silver, the second place. We are busy with the regional council category of these inaugural public sector awards hosted by NIPAM. Who scooped second place? A whole entire silver award. Which regional council? A year Ohangwena, that's undemocratic to only year one. Can we support the principle of democracy? A year Irongo. The silver awards for the regional council category goes to the Thomas Regional Council. Mr. Moafila, you and your team. It's to say thank you to you for a great State of the Region address that you hosted for us today. We were ready already. Litomezi. Let's please give them a massive round of applause. Mr. Mofila, we're not done yet. There's more. Yeah. Well done. Thank you very much. Who is ready for gold? Who is ready for gold by a show of hands? Are you a liability? Are you a zero? Are you an asset? Are you an asset? Well, according to us, the asset amongst the regional councils for these inaugural awards, none other, General, the Ohangwena Regional Council. Massive round of applause. They're at 100 kilometers an hour. Make it 120. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's please give Priscilla and these lovely ladies and gentlemen from these three regional councils a massive round of applause. Well done. Thank you very much. You're excused. Your festivities may start in all earnest. Please be so kind and give them another round of applause. I have been reliably informed that one of my most favorite Namibians is in the house, and she brought along a whole entire band. I don't think you are ready for Susie Aces. I am. Shall we please give Susie Aces and her band an enormous round of applause. She's not going to come up with that applause, she says.
In all spheres.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I just want to say congratulations to all those who have won awards. Yeah, we are happy to perform for you. We hope you enjoy the music. This is Ims Nicolau on the guitar. And yeah, enjoy the music. Thank you.
Are we able to please give Susie and Ims a massive round of applause? Ambassador, someone sent me a message from the audience. I'll keep their identity safe, but in the interest of transparency, I'll just share the content of the message. They inquired whether or not Susie and Ims are single. Unfortunately, they are both not single. But that doesn't mean that you can't appreciate their music. It doesn't mean that if you are single and you're planning to get married in December, you can't book them. Please get their numbers and book them and give them another round of applause. Thank you, Susie. Thank you so much, Ims. We will be taking a short commercial break. So I'd like to appeal to our viewers not to go too far. We'll be back with you in about 5 minutes. But we have something very important to quickly take care of before we get into the nitty-gritty of the next very important milestone. Now, each of you in the room have a program, a hard copy depicting the events for this evening in front of you. If you do not have that in front of you, there's a problem. And we are not here for problems, we are here for excellent service. So we need to deal with the problem, if one exists. Who in the room does not have a hard copy of the program in front of them? This is what it looks like. It seems everyone does have a copy of the program. You will see in the left bottom corner of the program, there's a QR code. If you are in possession of a Tamagotchi, my sincere condolences to you. I'm truly sorry. And we'll speak later. If you are fortunate enough to have another device, please scan the QR code that's in the bottom left corner of your program. You each have a program. If you have difficulties, please put up your hand. Benitez, our IT manager, is around. He'll assist those of us who may struggle with technology. Mr. Maletsky, that's not you, right? You are perfectly fine. This is a safe space. If you have a challenge, it might be that your device is not compliant with the QR code, but Mr. Benitez can fix that for you. But we are unable to proceed with tonight if you don't scan the QR code and use the next 3 minutes, because that's all we have left to complete the survey. We won't be able to proceed with tonight if you don't take the next 3 minutes, and we'll come check to complete the survey, please. If you have difficulties, Benito is just there at the back standing if you need assistance.
Welcome to Namibia Institute of Public Administration and Management, NIPAM, the only management development institute, MDI, mandated to transform the public sector through training, consultancy, operational research, and capacity evaluation. The ultimate output of the Namibian public service is good service provision in all spheres of government. NIPAM seeks to demonstrate and inculcate a culture of good service provision. NIPAM offers various short courses in the areas of customer care, leadership and management, project management, performance management system, business re-engineering process, and disciplinary hearing. NIPAM also offers 1-year accredited programs. NIPAM serves as a consultancy arm for government and offers consultancy service in the areas of strategic and annual plan, business process re-engineering, and performance management. NIPAM is mandated to conduct research on behalf of government and has produced research on knowledge management and nationhood. Our clients are our partners in success. We build strong, long-lasting relationships based on trust, integrity, and mutual growth. At NIPAM, we believe that our greatest asset is our people. With a team of highly skilled professionals from various backgrounds, we foster a culture of collaboration, creativity and inclusivity. Our employees are at the heart of everything we do. They bring passion, expertise and a relentless drive to deliver exceptional results to the Namibian public service. Capacity building is the cornerstone of our success. We constantly challenge the status quo, pushing boundaries and embracing new service delivery ideas to stay ahead in a rapidly evolving marketplace. With our premises in Windhoek, we are also proud to bring our services to clients all around the country. Our national reach allows us to understand different markets, cultures and trends, enabling us to deliver tailored solutions that meet the unique needs of each client. In conclusion, NIPAM is more than just an institution. It's a symbol of excellence and integrity. Join us on this journey as we continue to shape the future and make a positive impact in the public service in Namibia. For more information about NIPAM and how we can help you achieve your institutional goals, visit our website at www.nipam.na, as well as all our social media platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and X, the former Twitter.
Share the certificates of appreciation with our public enterprises and OMAs before we get into the top 3 awards for those 2 categories. And for that purpose, Dr. Dalvaline Mervis, a member of the Governing Council, will join us. But the first leg of the journey, Dr. Murangi, it's you and I. By a show of hands, can each table's self-appointed team leader just indicate that we're good to go? But now we have to be very strategic because we have police in our midst. It could have repercussions if we are not honest. It gets deeper than that. Can we have an indication how the tables are faring? Now, the Inspector General of the Namibian Police has, in the meantime, moved on to other matters as per his constitutional mandate. Are we good to go? Ladies and gentlemen, are we good to go? Many of you are saying yes, but you are with your device in your hand and you are sweating. Did you get bad news? Who's not done yet? Let me ask it that way. It's not a problem. Just indicate to us who's not done yet. Only one person in the room isn't done yet. Only one human being in the room is not done yet. You're also not done. Okay, we have got only 2 people in the room are not done yet. Are we good to go? Are we good to go, ladies and gentlemen? There's an alarm sounding. We are not well. Have you any idea how wonderful you are? Please give yourselves a massive round of applause. Please give yourselves a massive round of applause. If you still have a very serious challenge, just indicate to Benito, he's at the back, and he'll come sort you out very quickly. But other than that, in the interest of our very precious yet finite resource called time, I do think it's important to proceed. Our viewers are looking forward to the primetime news bulletin scheduled for 8 o'clock, as is the custom. Without any further ado, I would like to invite back to the stage the Executive Director of NIPAM. Don't worry, Doctor, you still won't have to talk. For certificates of appreciation to our public enterprises and our OMAs. Round of applause for the ED. Without any further ado, and I think we'll start with our public enterprises, certificates of appreciation going to all right, it will be an integrated appreciation at this juncture. Therefore, without any further ado, let's please put our hands together for the Ministry of Justice and Labor Relations. The Ministry of Justice and Labor Relations, represented by a Deputy ED this evening. Let's please give them another round of applause. Thank you and well done. Without any further ado, the Ministry of Health and Social Services. I think I saw the ED earlier. Yes. ED, you are allowed to travel at 70 kilometers an hour. Here comes the night. We're gonna lose the light. Thank you, ED. And congratulations, Ministry of Health and Social Services. We would also like to, without any further ado, appreciate the Office of the President. Are you here? They're still at State House. The Office of the Prime Minister, are you here? We'd like to appreciate you. Round of applause. They're still on their way. The Ministry of Finance. They're preparing next year's national budget already. Is the Ministry of Finance in the house? Okay. The Ministry of Information and Communication Technology. Are you here? They are here. We're gonna lose the light. Summer night and that time is right for the night light. There goes the day, giving way to the smile. Summer breeze and that time. Well done, MICT. By far the busiest institution apart from the NBC this past week was, which institution apart from the Namibian Broadcasting Corporation was the busiest as far as fulfilling their statutory and constitutional mandate is concerned? Shall we please put our hands together? We'd like to appreciate the Anti-Corruption Commission, the ACC. Are you here? Or are they resting? They need a bit of rest. It's a serious matter. I've got no idea why you're laughing. Shall we please put our hands together for the National Planning Commission, Ambassador Mbwende's team? We'd like to appreciate you. It's getting very interesting. The next institution we would like to acknowledge and appreciate goes by the name of the Game Products Trust Fund. Are you from the Game Products Trust Fund? You are. Well done. I remember what the day did to me. I bear my scars to the moonlight. I walk it off, I shake it off when the night comes. Well done. The next institution we would like to appreciate for their engagement with NIPAM, the Namibia Fish Consumption and Promotion Trust. They are in the house. Massive round of applause. Thank you very much. Hot on their heels, we'd also like to appreciate Mr. Maletsky and his team at the New Era Publication Corporation. Round of applause for them. Well done, Mr. Maletsky. Well done. Could we please, in the meantime, kindly put our hands together for the Road Fund Administration? Road Fund Administration, they are here. Well done. Are you a liability? Are you a zero? Are you an asset? Well done. There's certainly not enough space on this stage, but remember it's an integrated approach that we have adopted in the spirit of excellence, Ambassador, right? Without any further ado, the National Commission on Research, Science and Technology, Prof. Anisha's team, are you here? They're conducting research. Let's please give them a round of applause. Shall we please give our ED and these ladies and gentlemen a massive round of applause? You're excused. Your festivities may start in all earnest. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'd like to call on a member of the Governing Council of the Namibia Institute of Public Administration and Management, none other than Dr. Dalvelin Mervis, to help us facilitate awarding the public enterprises and OMAs. Thank you, Doc. I just want to make sure. As far as public enterprises are concerned, in place number 3, scooping the bronze award for the inaugural public sector awards, that public enterprise goes by the name of, the public enterprise goes by the name of the Road Fund Administration. Big round of applause. Big round of applause. Give the ladies a round of applause, please. Thank you very much. We're heading to the silver category for public enterprises. I have a very critical disclaimer to make, very publicly. I had nothing to do with these awards. I only saw this very evening. There is footage of my movement available. General, if your team needs to inspect, kindly let them do that. I don't want to read anything in any paper tomorrow. Who does the silver award for public enterprises go to? Why are you being presumptuous? My goodness. Are we able to please put our hands together as far as the silver award for the public enterprises category for these inaugural public sector awards is concerned? Silver goes to none other than our public broadcaster, because it's ours, the Namibian Broadcasting Corporation. Well done, NBC. Well done, NBC. Give NBC a proper round of applause, please. I'm as shocked as Mr. Kamatuka. You can stand that side, please. I'm not part of that. I'm saying congratulations, NBC. Let's please give them another round of applause. Are we ready for gold? The first prize in this category called Public Enterprises. Who do you think it goes to? I would have said the NBC, but now we are here. Ladies and gentlemen, scooping gold at these inaugural awards for the public sector category, none other. And I wish you could see the face of their commanding officer at this moment, because they are, note very well my choice of a pronoun, they are beaming with pride. I wonder whether they know. But this institution is called the Namibia Institute of Pathology. Massive round of applause, NIP. She had a glow. She knew. Massive congratulations. They're scooping gold. NIP, well done. Massive congratulations once again to the Road Fund Administration, the Namibian Broadcasting Corporation, the NBC, and the Namibia Institute of Pathology. Thank you very much. You are excused. Your festivities may start in all earnest right about now. Dr. Mervis, you and I are not done yet. We have got one leg of the journey to complete. We're almost there. We're almost there. Thank you very much and congratulations. We are moving. Yes, ministries. Many of you, well, let me not be presumptuous. Do we all know what OMA stand for? If you are proficient in the German language and you see this for the first time, you're super confused. Because OMA is also the German word for your cuckoo, for your grandmother. But in this instance, we're not talking about our cuckoos and our omas. We are talking about ministries, offices, and agencies. The Bronze Award, ladies and gentlemen, please pay very close attention. Things are getting incredibly hot right about now. Do we have any representative in the House affiliated to the following ministry? They go by the name of, drum roll, Urban and Rural Development, scoop bronze. Massive round of applause. She's not happy with the applause, she says. Well done, the Ministry of Urban and Rural Development. Bronze in the OMAS category. Congratulations. Yes, a round of applause, Ambassador. Thank you for taking the lead. I'm very confused. It looks like it might be a printing error for the silver, because it looks like the NBC almost again. Is it possible? We're not there yet. Silver, ladies and gentlemen, for the category called Ministries, Offices, and Agencies, for these inaugural public sector awards, where the mission is to reward, acknowledge, and celebrate excellence, goes to the Ministry of... There's silence in the room. I can hear a pin and a penny drop. That's problematic. Shoo, you are very conflicted, I understand that. I'm holding space for you, I'm so sorry. The Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, Water, and Land Reform. Big round of applause, scooping silver at these inaugural awards. Well done. And they sped towards the stage. 130 kilometers an hour. General, is that okay? It's inside. Guys, are we ready for gold? I think we are ready for gold, right? Yeah. For gold, ladies and gentlemen, for these inaugural awards for the OMAS category, none other than the Ministry of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security, Namibian Police. In the house. Are you joining the Inspector General? Join him very quickly. We need all of you here. The colleagues are here joining their bosses for a picture. If it's not documented, the sport of running teaches us, then it didn't happen. You are welcome, officers. Imagine a whole civilian telling officers to join me. Maybe you can just move a bit to that side to accommodate you all. I don't want to photobomb your picture. Are we ready? They are asking the bronze and silver winners to please move to the side. Can you believe it? And because they are wearing uniforms, those people are moving quite quickly. Let's please give them a massive round of applause. Thank you very much. Also an applause to Dr. Mervis. Thank you very much. You're excused. General, all of your festivities may start in all earnest right about now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the climax of this evening. We are getting ready to award the overall winner. We are getting ready to reward the overall winner. Well done. Well done. I'd like to invite our guest of honor, who's also the chairperson of the Governing Council of NIPAM, to please join me on stage, Ambassador, as we get ready for the reason why we are here, to congratulate the entity scooping the very, very, very first public sector overall award. In other words, the cherry on the cake. Ambassador, would you like to say something perhaps at this juncture? A word or two?
Possibly to say thank you everybody first, and thank you for the support to NIPAM. It's a testimony that you do have confidence in NIPAM. Continue supporting NIPAM, and congratulations to all the winners. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. We need to play that drum roll throughout. So I need at least 10 seconds of that. Else we'll halt the proceedings. Those were 2 seconds. I need 10 seconds, please. I just want to check with Ambassador whether she also sees what I see. Because if we don't see the same thing, there might be a problem. Diplomats were trained to maintain a poker face throughout, right? Are we ready for the moment of truth? Are we ready to celebrate an entity that has shown up with excellence, an entity that we look up to, an entity that has been consistent, an entity that makes optimal use also of the offering of NIPAM, and what's happening at that particular table? And I'm very nervous to call that particular table to order on account of the human beings stationed at that table. But I'd like to kindly request the table of officers to just hold their horses. We are almost done. Ambassador Mkusa told us during her address that the offerings of NIPAM should be made use of. We don't have an alternative. Those we serve are not objects. They are human beings. They are our loved ones. And we don't serve them with mediocrity anymore. We serve them with excellence. Are we able to please stand for a brief moment if we are able to? This is a very serious matter. The overall winners of the inaugural Public Sector Awards hosted by the Namibia Institute of Public Administration and Management on this 11th day of July 2025. There can never be another first time. You've all been part of history, both those of you joining us here this evening in person, as well as those of you tuned in very religiously and committed to all our NBC platforms. So thank you very much to all of you. But there can only be one winner this time around. I would like us to please put our hands together for none other than why am I getting butterflies? Why am I getting nervous and anxious? The moment is too big. The Ministry of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security, the Namibian Police, our overall winners of these inaugural awards. Every single officer in the room, kindly join us, even if you're not clad in uniform. Massive congratulations to the Namibian Police under the stewardship of Lieutenant General Joseph Shikongo. General, you need to make a 120-second acceptance speech, please. But we're timing it.
Thank you, the Director of Ceremony, Secretary to Cabinet, so distinguished invited guests and the recipient of awards. It is a great pleasure and honor for us as Namibian Police Force under the Ministry of Home Affairs, Safety and Security to be here tonight. So we are so grateful, and we promise that we are going to continue in years to come in supporting this public institution, and also to ensure that the capacitation of our men and women in uniform. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ambassador, and thank you, General, and thank you, officers. We appreciate you. Congratulations. You're excused. Massive round of applause, please. Well done. I don't know whether there'll be order at that table now, though, Ambassador. I'm super nervous. We have one item left on the formal program before our festivities start in full earnest. Without any further ado, I'd like to call on Dr. Delvelin Mervis, member of the Governing Council of NIPAM, for some final thoughts before we call it a night formally. Note very well, formally.
Okay, what a pleasant time to be here and to witness all of this. So, Director of Proceedings, thank you for calling me to the stage. Please kindly allow me, because it's my very first time that I'm also engaging on such a platform with our chairperson and our executive director for NIPAM, to also acknowledge their presence. So I would like to similarly acknowledge the chairperson of the NIPAM Governing Council, the fellow esteemed members of the NIPAM Governing Council, our Inspector General of the Namibian Police, Executive Director of NIPAM, the Executive Directors present, Chief Regional Officers, our Chief Executive Officers, all senior managers at OMOS, the regional councils, our local authorities, and public enterprises, our distinguished invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm a teacher, so I'm glad that you responded. Okay, so I'm tasked with the responsibility to conclude this evening's proceedings with a humble and grateful heart. It is therefore such an honor and a sincere privilege for me to stand before you this evening to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of NIPAM as we draw to a close of the inaugural Public Sector Awards ceremony. Indeed, a groundbreaking moment in our country's pursuit of service excellence. Now, as we reflect on the powerful moments that we have witnessed this evening, I'm reminded of a very simple truth, and that is, no institution or country ever rises above the quality of its leadership in public service. Can I repeat that again? No institution or country ever rises above the quality of its leadership in public service, because we are the public service. So what we have experienced here tonight is a celebration of exactly that quality leadership, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of excellence in public administration. To our guest of honor, the chairperson of our NIPAM Governing Council and Secretary to Cabinet, Ambassador Emilia Mkusa, Madam, your keynote address was not only timely and thought-provoking, but it also reaffirmed our national commitment to professionalize and strengthen our public service. You reminded us of our collective responsibility to heed the call for business unusual and to raise the performance standards across all arms of our government. Thank you for your guidance and for continuously championing the role of NIPAM in public sector transformation. Executive directors, chief regional officers, our chief executive officers, your presence here this evening added immense value to our event. Your attendance, along with that of over 100 institutional leaders, is not just symbolic. It is a clear demonstration of unity and commitment to the ideals of good governance and responsive public service delivery. We thank you for your continued leadership and support. To our award nominees and recipients, tonight was about you. We are immensely proud of your achievements and humbled by your efforts. You have gone the extra mile to lead with integrity, to deliver with impact, and to innovate in ways that inspire us all. Whether you have received an award or not, your contributions to the public good are deeply appreciated and will continue to motivate others to emulate your example. My fellow esteemed council members, I'm sure many of them are tuned in tonight as well online. Thank you for your leadership and oversight in continuously shaping NIPAM into the institution that it is today. One that not only offers capacity building, but also sets standards for excellence in public service. To our Executive Director, Dr. Morangi, and your entire NIPAM team, congratulations for delivering an event of this magnitude with such professionalism and vision. Organizing this very first edition of a national awards program is no small task, but you have done so with excellence and purpose. Your hard work behind the scenes, your tireless coordination with stakeholders, and your commitment to uplift the public sector is truly commendable. Not even a flu could keep him away. Today's success, thank you. Today's success is a testament to the strength of your leadership and teamwork at NIPAM. Thank you for reminding us through this event that NIPAM is not just a service provider, it is a national catalyst for transformation. To the Public Sector Awards Committee, yes, we didn't thumbsuck. There was an actual committee who looked at different criteria to do the awards for tonight. So thank you to the Public Sector Awards Committee. Thank you for your diligence, impartiality, and integrity in reviewing and selecting this year's recipients. The decisions could not have been easy, but your dedication to fairness ensured that the process remained credible and transparent. To our sponsors, our partners and service providers, we express our sincere gratitude for your support. Events such as these require strong partnerships, and your belief in NIPAM's vision made is all possible for tonight's event. To the media, thank you for amplifying our message and for helping us share stories of excellence with a wider Namibian public. I think this will certainly go into the history books of NIPAM and our country. To every participant, guest, and attendee, thank you for your presence, your engagement, and your commitment to building a better public service. We trust that tonight's ceremony was not just inspiring, but also a reminder